South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has asked authorities to mobilise all available resources to deal with the aftermath of days of heavy rainfall that killed at least 40 people across the country. Our rescue work is still underway in the central city of Cheongju. That's where more than a dozen bodies were recovered in a submerged underpass. CNA's Yoon Suk-yeol has more.
South Koreans woke up on Monday morning to news of the deadly flooding of the Osang underpass in western Cheongju district, which is about 112 kilometers south of Seoul. As of late Monday afternoon, rescue work was still underway. Authorities believe more than a dozen vehicles were trapped inside the tunnel since Saturday morning when a nearby riverbank burst following days of heavy rain. The police are planning to carry out an investigation into the disaster as soon as the search operation is complete to find out why the tunnel was not closed off to traffic despite heavy rainfall. This as families of victims anxiously waited for news of their loved ones.
한 번씩 브리핑을 한번 해주고 시간별로 브리핑 해주면은 가족들이 좀 뭐 기다리는 사람들도 어느 정도 그거 있을 거 아니야. 근데 그런 것도 아무것도 없이 그냥 무작정 기다리고 있어가지고 이거 뭐 언제 그 수습이 되는 건지 그것도 모르고.
Heavy rains and floods hit many parts of South Korea over the weekend. Authorities say some 512 millimeters of rainfall, or about 20 inches, fell on South Korea since June 25th, with most in the last few days. It's one of the heaviest that the country has experienced since 1973. More than 7,000 people have been evacuated to higher ground as the country braces for more rain in the coming days. Presiding over a meeting of the Central Disaster and Safety Countermeasure Headquarters on Monday morning was President Yoon Suk-yeol, who had just arrived home from an overseas trip. President Yoon urged rescue work to be carried out quickly with the mobilization of all available resources, adding that it would be better to take extreme safety measures if needed than to risk possible death.
앞으로 이런 기상 이변은 늘 일상화되는 것이기 때문에 이러한 기후 변화 이 상황을 이제 우리가 늘상 있는 것으로 알고 대처를 해야지 이거를 이상 현상이니까 어쩔 수 없다는 식의 인식은 완전히 뜯어 고쳐야 됩니다.
He also made a visit to a temporary shelter where people were evacuated to after their homes were swept away following a landslide in the southeastern county of Yecheon, about 165 kilometers southeast of Seoul. More downpours are expected in the capital Seoul and throughout the country. And if that happens, local authorities say this Cheongju stream area will also be closed off to the public. Weather forecasts say South Korea may receive rainfall totals of about 2.5 inches per hour on Tuesday, with the southern island of Cheongju forecast to see more than 3 inches of rain per hour. Yoon Suk-yeol, CNA, Seoul.